Do you know that Erwin and Wendy now give a 100% damage boost to your units? Well, today I'm going to show you how to easily do the 100% damage buff and test it on some old meta units to see how strong they are. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel and like the video for free Bobucks. Yo guys, what up? F-Gang Gang trying to cook you guys up some good videos for anime adventures. And guess what we're doing today? We're gonna be checking out Erwin and the new quote buff that he got. If you haven't heard already, Erwin over here, he's a legendary unit in the game. He's able to now buff your units double damage. Or 100%. So I was thinking, you know what? That's pretty good. There's a lot of people in tournament mode, they've been using that buff so they can get on the leaderboards. If you don't know how to do his 100% damage buff, that is okay. I'll also show you guys how to do it a little bit later. First thing is first though, even if you guys have legendary Erwin, you can't do the 100% damage boost method unless you guys have a negative SPA debuff. What? What the f? So I'm currently in Sukuna's domain. You guys can check if you already have a curse on your Erwin. You have to make sure your Erwin has an SPA debuff. That means the arrow sign right here, it's pointing downwards. It can be any percent. There's a lot of people said they got like 2% debuff and they were able to do the method. There were people that said they had negative 10% and they were still able to do the 100% damage method. So just make sure you guys have a negative curse with the arrow pointing downward. And then for what if you get attacked or something like that, it doesn't really matter. Just focus on this right here with the hourglass. So like I said, I want to see how good his buff is, especially when it comes to some other units in the game, maybe even some units that are not really meta anymore. You guys remember the magical girls?
Oh shit, here we go again.
Some of these are still meta and they're still pretty damn good. And it just so happens, Homer right here, she can time stop. She's a physical unit. She can receive a double damage buff, which makes her even more powerful than before. Also, Kyoka, you guys remember her? I don't really use her that much. She's actually now my favorite magical girl because she looks really cool. She's also a physical unit.
What do you mean by that?
Another unit I'll be taking, our Sayoko over here. Yes, sir. She has critical damage, plus, on top of that, she does physical damage. All right, we have just loaded into a game of Infinite Mode. Take a look at Erwin. 100% damage boost. And you guys can do the same thing. Maybe you've already done it. But have you guys done it on old meta units?
No! No!
Can we turn the old meta back into the new meta? And we also have some other meta units here. We have Escanor getting a double damage boost. It's perfect for the new tournament mode.
Nice.
And we also have Kirito here. A lot of you guys said that Kirito is just a little weak. Well, if you got that 100% damage boost, maybe he's gonna be just a little bit stronger. And once again, you don't have to do it just on Erwin. You can do it on Wendy. You can do it on Leafa from Sword Art Online. It's just whatever you guys prefer. So like I said, it's pretty easy to do the buff. All you have to do is place 4 Erwins down. That's all you gotta do, guys. I'm gonna place 4 down right here. It doesn't matter really where you place them. Just make sure they're inside of the range of one another. So you see my Erwin here? He's in the range of this Erwin. That's it. That's like the hardest part, guys. After that, take any one of your Erwins and use the automatic buff. And then you're gonna count about 5 seconds. It doesn't have to be 5 seconds. It could be like 3 seconds, 4 seconds. Just count about 5 seconds. The second Erwin, after that, use the buff. So we just use the first Erwin, boom, automatic. And then the second Erwin, 5 seconds later, use the buff, automatic. Whenever you see any of the buffs from any of your Erwins run out, that's when you're gonna use the next buff. Usually it takes about 25, maybe 26 or 27 seconds. You gotta know if you guys saw it right there. It just actually lost. And then the last Erwin, you're gonna use the buff when you see the first one run out, and it just ran out right there. That's how you do the Erwin buff method. Super simple, super easy, and if you're confused, I mean, you can just play the video back. You're basically just using the first Erwin, and then after that, you're gonna count like 5 seconds. Then you're gonna use the second Erwin, and then you're gonna use his buff. And then the third Erwin here. Whenever you see any of the other Erwins run out of buff, use the third one. And then for the fourth Erwin, all you have to do is use his buff. when you see the first one run out. If you do it correctly, you'll eventually get like about a 95% damage boost, and then eventually a 100% damage boost. So I've shown you guys how to do the Erwin buff method. Now, what happens if you take a non-meta unit and you use the 100% damage boost? Because, I mean, that's what really happens, right? Old meta units, they're not meta anymore because they're not strong enough. Can you transform these old meta units into something amazing? And I had my friend over here bring one meta unit from the past. We actually have Melodis over here. 500,000 damage every 8 seconds. So maybe if Melodis is your favorite character and you still want to do an amazing amount of damage, well, go ahead and take your units now because they get a double damage boost. But Melodis does have 50% crit rate. So that 50%, and then he does like what, 500k? We're basically talking almost 1,000,000 damage potentially to the enemies. And then if you guys don't want to do that, you can take the new meta. New meta's, it's pretty damn good. We actually have Escanor over here, 296,000 damage every 6 seconds. And then, you know, let's just say you don't want to take those units. Maybe you're a waifu kind of guy, like F-. Well, that's good because F- also has Kyoka. Remember her? We got her in the Magical Girls event that's still going on. She does about 400,000 damage every 7 seconds. That's what I'm trying to say. Maybe these units, they're not really meta anymore. There's better units nowadays. Well, if you take your favorite unit, damage buff it 100%, and then maybe use Poochie on them, oh yeah, guys, they're gonna be pretty OP. 200,000 with buff. And she's not even maxed out yet. If I max her out, she'd probably go to about 260,000 damage every 6 seconds. Plus, she has the automatic time stop. So Sayaka over here, we're just gonna go ahead and max her out right now. You can take a look at her damage. Oh my god, 186,000 damage, guys. 186,000 damage. Maybe it's not as much as Melodis. Maybe it's not as much as Escanor. But look at how fast she attacks. 3 seconds, guys. And my Sayaka sucks if you have ever seen my videos. Her potential is bad, and I think she has a negative SPA curse, and she's attacking once every 3 seconds. Here's another unit we could take a look at. Oh yeah, look at that, the cosmetic too. It's Ippo from the boxing anime. So he's doing about what? Oh damn, 116,000 damage. He's not even max level, he's only level 70. He attacks pretty slow every 11 seconds. But, I mean, he's doing 116,000 damage. This dude is not even considered meta. He's not even, like, up there in terms of a good unit. So I just told my friend to use Poochie. Poochie is going to give a negative 50% SPA reduction on all of our units. So basically, I have Sayaka right here. Everybody clowning on Sayaka. She's so bad, F-. Well, let's take a look at her. Whoa. Yeah, 200k damage every what? Basically once a second. 67% crit chance, plus she has the nail, extra crit damage. Make sure you use your buffs in anime adventures. Really do appreciate though your guys' support, and until next time guys, I'll see you in the next video.